What is up, guys? It's Outplay here, and today I am not playing some League of Legends. I am showing you some League of Legends. This is an attempt at doing what I wanted to do before, which is basically do some post-game commentary and analysis. These aren't all going to be, you know, victories of mine. Hopefully there'll be a lot more defeats than victories. You'll also have to forgive my terrible spectator skills. I'm kind of getting used to how it all works. I don't know whether it's best to leave it like that or take this off. Or I know that you obviously press the F buttons and that happens, so we want to keep it just R fog, and then you can cycle through champions so it can target me. Red team are pinging, so 6 would be Z, right? I can't see Z because it's not on my team. Okay, so this is ADC Ezreal. I'm with my my duo. Gamer Gyps, who's in a few other my videos, I suppose. He doesn't go Targons this game because he's a scrub and can't last hit. You'll see the scrub nature of himself several times over. I'm also going to keep the video speed relatively fast this game, just because I don't want it to like go on forever. I'm pretty sure I can slow it down manually with the keyboard, so you don't have to see my mouse clicking around. So yeah, as you can see, we're last hitting. Easy peasy. I wonder if I can reorganize people on here. Can I? Oh, you can. Okay, let me put everyone in the right lanes. I didn't know I could do that. I guess this is where this originated, this feature. So I get good harass there on Annie, keeping her low. Zed is actually top, so I should bring them back. Yeah, I get a lot of good harass there on Annie. I'm going to kind of like leave this here, I think. This is like the least professional thing ever, but never mind. It's content. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Good content? That's not what you get. You get this garbage. Deal with it. Another missed hook from Thresh there. But I've landed quite a lot of good harass so far on the enemy team. I've sort of been harassing with all attacks when possible, and the thing with Ezreal is it's very easy, especially when you're level 3 and you have W, to get Thunderlord's proc off, because you can literally auto WQ or any order of those. Got the hook on Annie, so I E straight in. She flashes forward. You can see I actually time my Q in a straight line, thinking that there's a chance it's going to land, but obviously the flash sideways did just deny me that Q basically, but it wasn't a big deal because she wouldn't have died anyway. But it's basically we're forcing Annie to use a lot of her potions really early on. Unfortunately, my Thresh is running low now on mana, which can be a bit of a problem. I get stunned up here, but they don't really get much off because I managed to get into the bush before anything happens. That's something to consider when you're in bot lane as well. With the support with hard engage, like Annie or Thresh or someone, like if you can juke into a bush to deny them vision is a pretty nice idea. And it's not just like go into the bush and you imagine you're safe. It's go into the bush and then change the direction you're moving, especially for like a Thresh hook or a blitz grab, because they can't see you in there, provided you know it's not warded. They can't see you in there, so it gives you a good chance to change the direction of where your head is. So let's try like this for a bit. So I get a good harass off there, but obviously I get exhausted and I end up having to, I think I burn flash, I think I just E, yeah. Keep my flash. Fairly confident I didn't need to flash there. Unfortunately now, I think I don't have a potion, so it's all basically, it's even on farm as well, even on CS. So it's basically trying to harass them at distance, but Thresh managed to get a nice hook, drag MF under tower, and I can mop that up with my E, Q, W. I think I get Thunderlord's proc off there as well. Lee Sin comes just the wrong moment, slightly too low. I think that's why they're going hard, because their jungler was here, but a good hook from Thresh secures that kill. Now we're looking to try and maybe get a nice cheeky engage on Lee Sin as well there. Oh shit, I think that's Curse Voice or some shit. That's terrible. I'm going to quickly stop the recording here and cancel that. 2 seconds. And we're back. Sorry about that. I had to just quickly... Fuck, that's so professional. I hate myself. Turn off Curse Voice, because I'm doing this. So let's fast forward this garbage. No one wants to see this shit. Buying items. I actually I went blue build this game because they have a lot of sort of all their. No, there's no tanks on their team. So and characters like MF, Orianna are fairly kiteable with their damage. So as long as I can stay away, and if I remain tanky with my Iceborne Gauntlet and the slow from Iceborne, the damage from Muramana as well is pretty nice. So it's basically like I can stay away from everyone if they try to engage on me, because I'm... And the other reason I go blue build this game as well is because if you look at our team comp, we have Fizz and Fiddlesticks to do damage as well. Fiddlesticks is not going to build tanky, Fizz is not going to build tanky, so we have enough damage. And it's not as if blue build Ezreal doesn't do damage, but it doesn't do as much damage. If you went Triforce Essence Reaver into more standard AD carry like rapid fire cannon, I'm sure you would do more damage, i.e. Last Whisper. But with blue build, you get a sense of stickiness you don't get with the other Ezreal, and it's a lot safer because I've already said this, you get cooldowns, you get the slow, you get the armor from Iceborne, you get the extra mana to do more damage with your Mura mana, so it kind of synergizes well, and it just makes Ezreal a lot more slippery. So against an Annie stun, against Lee Sin picking off here, like what's just happened, that was just unfortunate. We tried to 3v2, 2v3 I guess from our point of view. Now I see them both in there, so I just get a bit of harass down, trying to stack my tier up. I have a potion running. I mean, I'm not too fussed about getting engaged on here. There's no jungle support for me, and I know that, so I need to play fairly safe. But now I know Lee Sin's gone, because we have wards everywhere, I can step up a bit. Use my ult there just to burst them down a bit, thinking I can get the kill, because Lee Sin has left, and Annie's not in sight, but unfortunately... oh, I didn't really... Let me replay. What's the hotkey for replay? Backspace, jump back 15 seconds. So, I ult there thinking I can get enough damage to kill. Let's go backspace again. Let's say ult there thinking I can get enough damage to kill. Line them both up. Auto-attacking because I haven't got any mana. So if I actually had mana, I would have killed them there, but my out of mana-ness. So then MF tries to come in here. I see her on the ward, tries to line up a ult, so I managed to flash, get the Q, cheeky Q, and get the kill. So that was MF being greedy there. And this is the topic I wanted to cover in this video, is that even when it feels like, you know, you might possibly be losing, which we were not in any sense this game. It was a fairly even game. Up until the point where I kind of went a bit apeshit, but never like give up on a lost lane, because I felt like our lane was a bit behind because I was down on CS. Thresh can't land a fucking hook, and he keeps harassing me down. But but a little outplays like that. It's not even. I'm not saying I outplayed her. No. That's not what I'm trying to say. This is the point I was trying to get across. She outplayed herself there by getting greedy. So every time you feel down in a game and it feels like there's no chance of coming back, just wait for the enemy to outplay themselves with something like that, or just think to yourself, don't worry. At some point they're going to outplay themselves, and then you can just capitalize on doing something silly like coming back for an ult on an Ezreal with flash up. So I sit in the make it rain there for a little while. I don't actually have a shield on. I don't know what this shield is. I didn't really feel the threat from Make It Rain, but unfortunately the burst from MF and Annie is too strong. We both get caught up, but Thresh gets focused, so I managed to live. That could easily have been me. There's no reason for it to be him over me, I don't think. So I'm just going to land a bit of harass down. That's what I've been doing the entire lane. Just hit Qs, land Qs, press W. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Annie tries to force me to tower here, which she does successfully. I try and get a bit of harass down, because obviously I can safely shoot my skills outside of her range. The tower goes down, I see a teleport come in, so I E in, get the extra Q and get the W, and we get a nice kill. That's a really sweet teleport from Mundo there. He's not punished because he just killed his laner in top. Or someone just died top. There's a skull and crossbones top lane. So that means we get to get a nice decent push from this tower. I end up tanking the tower here by blow heal and the Thresh lantern to get that. If you didn't see what happened, basically I thought Mundo was tanking, so I W-E'd to get the move speed from my E, but I'm pretty sure my W or my E bolt hit MF, which meant the tower targeted me instead of Mundo, and I basically had to tank. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. Pretty sure that wouldn't be picked up on the mic, so that's fine. Lee Sin comes in here, whiffs everything, fresh whiffs as well. Let's take a quick look at Mundo. So you can see Mundo gets a nice kill and gets out safely, and it's no big deal. I think now Mundo tries to 1v1 Annie, while I'm focusing on taking the tower because I don't want to step past it. And now he's panicking because he's stuck one side of the tower and we're stuck the other. Thresh has a lamp though, and pulls him to safety. So now we're just going to... Maybe I should pull this down. I'm just going to start sieging some more. We get a nice hook onto MF. I have to E out, but I still am in range for my Q, so I try and land a bit of damage, but that was just a bit of a crazy play from Thresh when we're both so low and there's a tower there and there's an Annie with a stun and there's a misfortune with the AoE bullshit. So yeah, she didn't have a roll up, but there's a lot of slows going on, you know. And Make It Rain and Thunderlord's procs and double ups on minions. So that's fine. We go forward a bit more. Let's check the builds quick. So you can see I've just finished my I finished my Sheen Lance, my last back, so I've been doing a lot more damage. Tier has been stacking as well. If we just check the stats on my tier now, I am 300 stacks in. Fizz comes in for a cheeky kill on MF. Nice roam. Excellent roaming from the team this game. Mundo had a pretty sick teleport. Fizz just came in to pick up that kill there. So now we're just heading back to lane. I think the our team is... I finished up my Iceborne now as well, you can see in the builds. And I'm working towards the Muramana, I think. Nice little skirmish here. MF didn't stand a chance. She actually... I'll show you what happened there. She actually ends up... Watch this. She sits in the minions, which basically means my Q misses like twice because it hits the fucking cannon creep or some shit. But unfortunately, she still goes down because it's 2v1. Lee Sin comes in on low HP and it's an easy pickup for me. So the initial kill, I believe, was... I don't even know what the initial kill was. But it doesn't matter. We got triple kill. So now this game's completely in my hands. You look at the score, I'm 6-0. I mean, the rest of the team is really fed, but if there's any reason for us to lose this game, it's all on me because I have the potential to carry this easy peasy. I'm fed Ezreal. MF has been denied so much. We're actually ahead on CS now. She's been denied a lot of experience. She's a couple levels below me. I can harass AoE now with my Q. Get some nice damage off. Press the ult. If I ulted first, I could have maximized my damage more. But it doesn't matter because I just still managed to kill. The other nice thing about Iceborne, does Iceborne still give you ability power? Because if it does, no, it doesn't anymore. For all you League newbies, Iceborne used to give ability power, so it would scale on Ezreal's ult and his W. And his Q actually scaled with AP as well. So yeah, we're just going to get a solid push now on this tower. There's a push going on mid. Zed is at red buff we see, so we're at no real risk apart from bot lane and the jungle. I use my ult there just to try and get some harass, end up pushing away, but a nice hook from Thresh secures the kill. Focus the tower. Lee Sin finally shows up. Try to harass MF to stop her from recalling. Now we see Zed coming on the blue bush, so I stay next to my Thresh while still pushing forward because Mundo goes down to deal with Zed. So now I come back and see Zed's a fairly easy pickup, so I try and steal that one, but to no avail. So now we're just sieging. Mundo goes absolutely apeshit and flashes in. We get hit by a lot of bullet time. I try and dodge to the left as best I can. I don't know why that was going so slow. Thresh gets killed because he's a noob. I'd like to remind everyone in this stage that is, you know, a close friend of mine, so he understands he's a noob, and there's no reason to flame Marino me for flame Marinoing him because it's all the facts. Anyway, now I see that mid is fairly pushed up. We have a big wave, so I thought, well, I might as well push this out and get this tower. Give Mundo the attack speed buff. I don't know if people know, but on Ezreal's W is actually an attack speed buff. So if you press W and then E forward, you will actually get hit by your own W. This is a relatively new change, which means you can siege a bit quicker. So if you can line up your W with your team, you do a lot better. So I'm going to actually switch the thing here. You can see everyone's fighting. I'm actually just going to recall, I think. Yeah, I'm recalling. So Mundo's fighting like 3v1. They're trying to get a hook onto the Zed there. Doesn't really go out. I don't think I really... No, I don't really pick anything up. A little skirmish, I don't think. Do I? Well, I got 9 kills now, so something's gone on. And we've started to really snowball the lead that we have as a team. Finished up my Muramana, and now I'm working towards... I got Onion Boots Lucidity for cooldowns. Now I'm working towards Essence Reaver, I believe. So we will send out an ult just to clear waves and stop some backs. Get a cheeky Q on a Zed that got greedy, outplayed himself again. Now you can see I use the W-E combo, but I miss it on Mundo and Fizz. If I had managed to hit that, it would have been nice, but then I would have been out of position because I would have to have dodged into where they are, or E'd into where they are, and you can see Lee Sin was there ready to destroy me there. So, miss a nice hook on Thresh. Managed to kill Lee Sin with an empowered auto attack. Pick up Annie with my ult. Line up Qs to try and harass down the other team. Use my E to reposition and try and land the Q like... what's the word? It's not really a surprise because I can see you, but it is a surprise. I now walk round here to ward. Thresh stays and Mundo and Fizz leaves for the jungle. So Thresh stays in a very awkward position and ends up dying because I can't reinitiate into 3 carries on the enemy team, even though I'm really fed. The good news is Mundo's bot Fizz is coming up now to try and defend the tower. I'm pretty sure Fizz is going to die here. I'll be surprised. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to push top, so there's no point watching me anymore. No, Fizz is just that broken. Just walks into 2 champions and gets a kill anyway. Lee Sin does pick him up. Oh no, he doesn't. Wow. And Fizz's damage over time completely destroys the enemy team. I was just farming top, shot an ult down to try and pinch something off there. That sounds like... Sorry. Does anyone else pick up on that? No, I'm not even going to explain that because that's gross. Anyway. Now we're sieging some more. It's just sidestep the bullet time. I end up taking tower a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. Zed ults Thresh. I just back out and reposition around the corner. Fiddlesticks is a nice ult off, so I can re-engage, get a bit of my damage down. Now Fiddlesticks is going to chase off into jungle, and I'm just like, no, let's just push. Munno's already in there, killing the entire team, so I shoot a few Qs to get some slows, do some AoE, and I pick up the kill on Annie as well. And we just get the in here. Lee Sin goes with me. I'm not worried. I'm really tanky. I've got my Iceborne. Lee Sin has no items. What's he got? He's got fucking Warrior and Serrated Dirk, and I've got like 130 armor, so I'm not worried. That's the benefit of going Iceborne. So he thinks I'm a squishy AD carry, flies in, gets killed. Now Fizz and Fiddlesticks are going to blue buff. I am now probably considering item choices. Finish up my Essence Reaver. I switch out my Ionian Boost of Lucidity for Berserker Greaves because I realise with Essence Reaver, my cooldown reduction will be wasted. I just go down. This is an easy 1v1 from him. I shoot the ult, land the ult, and she gets the tower, but I just E in Q, she's slowed, get the Thunderlords off of my W, and I just auto attack her in the middle of her ult, because I don't give a shit. Gets to the point where you can just walk into enemy skills and not have to worry about anything. So now I can just push bot. We have the rest of the team pushing mid. Annie tries to get a kill there with the stun, but she support Annie against 2 champions, so she shouldn't really have flashed Tibbers there. It was a bit of a waste. Outplaying herself again. Get the attack speed onto Thresh. Shoot them, get the tower down with minions. I think we should focus the Nexus towers at this point. Okay, there's a wave coming middle, so if all goes well, we should finish that. I think I'm doing that just to clear waves, maybe steal a few kills from those tower diving. But now we have 2 waves coming in with Baron buff, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be GG. Team are going for kills. I shoot a nice Q there just to slide through the minions. Steal that shit. Annie's just trolling at this point. She understands that the game's over, but no remorse, no mercy. We kill Annie. We have finally fully stacked our tier now, as you can see by the glowing hand, and we just wail on turrets. And that is GG. So I thank you very much for watching. This is probably a bit of a short video than what I normally do. It's probably less interesting as well, but let me know whether or not you prefer this style of post-game chat, or whether or not you would rather see more in-game stuff where I just talk even more rubbish. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.